What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 22 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. It's Sunday Night Football. We have made the trek across the country to Los Angeles, California. We'll be taking on these Chargers. And these Steelers currently 9-0 on the season, sitting on top of the AFC North standings. A couple of games ahead of Cincinnati right now. So we are very much have our destiny in our own hands here. But these Chargers are going to be tough. They're only 5-4 on the season, but they've got a lot of great players. Justin Herbert, of course, second year in the league. And playing on all Madden as always, so he's going to be tough.
Both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his
and let's get it going. We're coming at him as always. Going to put some pressure on him. And hopefully he'll make some mistakes.
They did win the game.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll work this.
They got Eckler in the backfield. They've got Keenan Allen at wide receiver, Mike Williams, Jared Cook at tight end.
19 carries, 95 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play.
And that's complete to Cook. For a first down, gain of 12. We've got our defense jumbled up a little bit again today. We've got Cam Hayward playing at nose tackle on some of these situations. There he is, and that's exactly why. I want him dominating the center of the line there, shutting things down. And we're going to be doing sort of a similar thing with TJ Watt as well, out of our 4-3 personnel set that we like to use. Eckler wrapped up again. Joe Hayden comes up, makes a tackle, loss of 2. And that's going to put us in a 3rd and long. And we're going to go to our nickel. Nickel cover 3. And we'll see what Herbert does with this.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They're setting up a screen. Fitzpatrick can't make the tackle, but Cam Sutton comes up and cleans up the play. That brings up a 4th and 10, and they will be punting. And Big Ben and the crew will get their first crack at this Chargers defense. Leave that ball alone. All right, so Joey Bosa, of course. The most dangerous thing we need to think about here, coming off the edge on the left side. You see Ben's numbers on the season so far.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short.
So I mean, we might want to think about getting rid of the ball a little quicker today.
He's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris.
Not much there for Harris. Gain of 1.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger.
There's Claypool.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
Trying out one, Derwin James. And he's got him. 94 yards.
Chase Claypool, 94 yards.
Claypool had a nice upgrade between games where he got a little speed bump. That's good to see. Definitely helped him there.
Leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being.
We got to jump on these Chargers, who I hope I do not call the San Diego Chargers throughout this game.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Love those powder blue uniforms. Maybe my favorite uniform in the NFL. Those powder blue home uniforms. I don't like the darker ones so much.
And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
All right, here we go. Justin Herbert, second possession. We're going to play this 4-3 a little bit with Watt kind of in the middle of the field here. And this is why we're doing it, trying to get pressure, but it didn't really work there. Pressure, Watt has under pressure on him, so I'm hoping that getting in there on the quarterback will force some bad throws. But Herbert seems unfazed. Coach is like, you're not doing it right. Maybe not, Coach. We'll keep trying.
How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Nice play. Cam Sutton coming up from his cornerback spot. 2nd and 9. Coach has the wrong book there. Somebody get Coach the right computer thing there.
It's a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week. Plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order.
There we go. TJ Watt shuts it down. That's going to bring up another third and long.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there.
And we'll go with this nickel once more.
I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And we need to make a tackle. And they get off the field again. I think a little bit too far to try a field goal here.
But not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations
and
then having to
and they're going to go for it.
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
That's the end of the quarter. 7-zip lead. And looks like LA Chargers are thinking about going for it here. Nope, they changed their mind. They're going to punt. Maybe trying to draw us offside. I don't know. Does the CPU do that? Another huge. Another good punt there. Pinning us back again.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great.
Yikes. All right, well.
Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops.
Run the ball a little bit. Try to get it out of here.
On the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to
5 yards. Najee Harris.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. After the pickup of 5.
We'll run it once more.
Out of the shotgun.
There's Harris for the first down. And we've got an injury. Deontay Johnson. I don't like seeing that.
Shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field.
Yeesh.
More from LA in a moment. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
We're going to keep running this.
On the give, this is Harris. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris
running this little play here as long as they give it to us.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run.
I'm really looking for something downfield here. But, in fact, we might take a chance right here and see if we can get it. If not, we'll go to Freiermuth. Nope. Freiermuth's underneath.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd
And
down.
Johnson will be back. We may be thinking going for it on 4th down here if I can't convert this. There's Harris. Najee Harris has been great for this franchise. So far, been pretty darn good in real life, too. Steelers putting a lot on the guy, asking a lot of him.
This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide.
In a little play action.
Took him in the 1st round. Last in the league in
There we
rushing
go.
as a team last not sure where the Steelers
Claypool gets hung up.
to kickstart their running game.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing.
Claypool hangs on.
Doesn't matter if it's a week.
Was looking for Fryermuth there, but the defender was all over him.
He told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film?
I think we're going to be thinking about getting rid of this quickly because of Bosa there. And I was a little too slow on the draw. First option wasn't there. Second option wasn't there. Trying to get it to the triangle. No good.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
There's Claypool.
He gets us to the other side of midfield across the
3rd and 12.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, we will, though.
Let's see if they do it anyway. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC offensive player.
There's Claypool.
2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking.
All right, down to the 2-minute warning here. We've had 2 long fields to work with here in the first half.
That's on me. I didn't coach you well enough. If you give me a second, that's on you. And if there's a third
go back to our cross wheels a little bit here.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today.
There's Smith-Schuster.
There to Smith-Schuster. And taking it to the
And we re-signed Big Ben.
before he's brought down. So they were able to put
I don't know how you feel about that.
get this deal done.
Gave him a 3-year deal. We'll see how long he sticks around. He's going to be our quarterback as long as he's around.
be relieved. He doesn't have to worry about moving now. Doesn't have to worry about not
Claypool. And he's in.
Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown.
And he is happy. Young Mr. Claypool made a couple of boneheaded plays in real life against the Vikings the other day, the other night. Kind of disappointing, but we hope he learns from those teaching moments, as they say. And he's not in. All right.
So that challenge is successful.
All right, we're gonna run the slant here.
Roethlisberger.
There he is.
Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
Yeah, Claypool had a great game against the Vikings, but a couple of mental errors. He had a ridiculous taunting penalty in the first half. And then he, instead of handing the ball to his center, when they were trying to drive late in the game and conserve clock, he decided to flex a little and signal a 1st down. So I'm sure he has heard about it, and I'm sure he will not do it again. But Claypool is a great player. I'm very happy with him as a Steelers fan. Little rough around the edges, but you know.
Still more than a minute. I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
I'm sure he'll come along.
Something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board?
There's Allen.
Positive fashion. You're exactly right.
Keep this pressure coming on Herbert.
On 2nd and very short. Herbert got his man. It's Williams.
Clayton Williams picks up the 1st down.
You're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Pressure on Herbert. His first incompletion of the game.
All the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That'll be complete to Cook. The Chargers going to
and what do we got here? 3rd and 3.
As the stoppage a little under a minute to go in this first
we'll be a little aggressive here, I think. Oh, no, we won't. This is a terrible decision.
To the air again, Herbert.
And there's somebody. Who's that? Devin Bush?
Too much here. He's going down.
There we go. We'll take a timeout.
Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
So we're going to have 50 seconds to work with. We'll take a deep shot. Try to work the ball along the sidelines. We do have 2 timeouts.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Maybe we'll see if we can get Claypool open here again deep
And the Steelers will go
on that crosser.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll throw on first.
There he is again.
Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Claypool.
The foot race. And there's Chase Claypool. 2nd long distance touchdown of the day.
Touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And it is now
21 zip at halftime. Going quite a bit better than I thought it was going to go with this Chargers offense.
1 play drive and into the end zone for 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we see James.
So we've got 32 seconds here to keep these guys off the scoreboard.
In this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw on target to James.
Take a timeout.
The Chargers will use the second
And they have 1 left.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Bad throw by Herbert.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd and 1. We're going to go with this 4-3 again, I think.
An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
I think that's going to be a first.
The first before he's taken down at the 36. Chargers going to use their 3rd and
we will
final
go.
timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds.
Foxfire zone press will bring a corner in on the blitz. I'm actually going to keep Bush back here.
Herbert throwing again.
Somebody get in there. There's T.J. Watt.
For Herbert, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt.
And the clock will run out here. We're not going to take a timeout. We'll let that clock run out and go into the locker room up 21-0.
So we've reached halftime here with a visiting.
And we will take a look at the big magic floating scoreboard as we jog past.
In Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Yeah, these Chargers, not quite the threat I expected them to be so far anyway. -3 rushing yards. Let's see how our conference is doing here. If we can.
We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
No, we don't care about that.
All right, hang on.
We don't care about the Falcons. No, the ticker, the Raiders are beating Cincinnati 42-24. So that is good for us, of course.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And Chase Claypool had a heck of a first half. Filling in a little bit in some of these spots for Deontay Johnson, who was out of commission.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this
Well, we might get Claypool again here. Let's see what happens. Kind of depends on what that safety does. Well, underneath it. Oh, Johnson's back. Good.
That could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was
Johnson is back, but he's not in his normal spot. I'm not sure why.
Looking to throw again on second down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The sack by big number 98, Linval.
Almost made a bad throw, but
seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep it in
held on to it.
To go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about
now I'm getting trolled by the announcers.
That's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball down.
And that's a terrible throw. Almost intercepted. Wheels coming off in the second half.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
We'll kick this thing out of here. Couple of dumb decisions.
Bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. McKenzie now to return it.
And the Chargers set up with some pretty good field position here.
10-yard return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Now we take a glance at the
after a couple of dumb decisions by me.
Their first possession of the second half. On first down, Justin Herbert. And this is Cook.
There's Cook. Nobody can tackle him.
But not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
They switch, we switch.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Broken up.
Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's
Joe Hayden all over it.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Herbert's throw taken in by Cook.
Caught by Cook. That's going to be a little short, I think. Nope. I guess not.
24-yard line. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, in the tight end
And these
position,
Chargers moving the ball a little now.
Pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game.
There's Joe Schobert making a tackle in the backfield.
Become the leading receiver.
2nd and 12. And we're going to go a little dime. Cover 4 drop.
He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind.
Oh, and missed the hit stick.
They watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
3rd and 6.
A gain of 5, and that'll bring up a third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with
Stick with our drop zone here.
Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one.
Oh, you're kidding. Broken up. All right, good job, D. And let's see what they're going to do. They are going to kick a field goal. I'm not sure I believe them.
On that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
All right. So our stalled drive results in 3 points for Los Angeles.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take.
We got to get it together a little bit better here.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up a 21-yard line. That's where we are. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10.
Oh, big hit.
Take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than
big hit by Harris.
2nd down.
So we're looking for shots downfield, but we're just going to run the ball if it's not there. Sort of trying to mix it up between just killing some clock, but also looking for maybe some more points here.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down.
Yeah, see if they're going to give us that gap there. We're just going to run the ball.
They hand this off to Harris, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Roethlisberger.
Schuster underneath.
Completes it to Smith-Schuster.
And that's a 3rd and inches. And we're just going to smash this thing ahead for the 1st down.
The drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings
Harris averaging 6 yards per carry. Having a good day.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
There's Claypool down the middle. We'll bring that blitz. We'll take that every time.
Down to the 35. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack.
Harris bulls forward.
They've thrown it so well throughout the game.
Gain of 5.
Trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's dropped
Another decent gain. And 3rd and short again for him.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
There he is. The rookie picks it up.
Defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
How's he doing?
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to.
He's doing fine. We're going to give him a couple more carries here.
Before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting
like consistently 5 yards per carry here.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running away from Bosa. I'm not ashamed.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15.
3rd and short again.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right
down to the 7.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout
he's a little bit tired, but we'll give him one more shot here.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up.
There we go. Get in there, big man. Najee Harris. And he's over 1,000 yards on the season.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point put through by Boswell, and they open the lead up now to 25. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was the rookie, Najee Harris.
So let's shut these guys down, get the ball back, end this game,
and we see
get on the plane back to Pittsburgh.
Bring it out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark
Coming down up on the 2-minute warning here.
They don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And here's a throw that's taken in.
Cook has been Herbert's go-to guy throughout this game.
Has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also
Which maybe means our,
because now these plays
well,
really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
maybe it means our defensive backs have been doing a good job on these receivers.
Got to get to the line quickly. Herbert back to the air. And he's going to go down.
And there's Joe Hayden coming in from his cornerback spot.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. It's caught on the right side.
Cook again, or Williams, I'm sorry. And that's a 4th and 1. And they are going to go for it, of course.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of
complete.
They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He finds his man, complete. It's Cook. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their time.
The Chargers mounting a little last-minute effort here.
5 ticks remaining on the clock. Again, Herbert.
Oh, intercepted by Joe Hayden. I don't know if he's got the steam to take it all the way. He's got to outrun Allen. And there's going to be a block in the back.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It's coming back. There's going to be a block in the back. Fitzpatrick. You can predict it every time.
So this will be accepted as it moves.
All right. Well, nevertheless, he got an interception. We're going to run the ball once here. We'll be done.
Some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he is tackled inside the 49.
Harris puts an end to the game with a nice run. He ends up with 92 yards on the day. If you watch this game, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to take a look at our individual player stats. The coach is like letting his assistant have it there. Jeez. I mean, take some accountability. If you're the head coach, buck stops with you, man.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way.
Don't take it out on the clipboard either.
Field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this
Chase Claypool with a couple of huge plays. We got after Herbert pretty good, a few sacks on him. So we'll take a look at these stats here as we jog past the big weird scoreboard. Not bad offensive production today.
Love the tenacity. Love the way they finished.
So for the Steelers, they keep on.
So let's see, Roethlisberger versus Herbert here.
Date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, Herbert didn't play badly. He had one interception. Ben, perfect quarterback rating. 3 touchdowns. Harris, 92 yards on the ground.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis,
Chase Claypool, 246 yards
we'll see you next time.
receiving. And a lot of that was, well, some of that anyway, was because Johnson was injured for a lot of the game. So Claypool kind of stepped into some of his roles there. But a big day for Claypool. A little bit anemic for the rest of the receiving core there. Okorafor and Turner gave up sacks. Kind of knew Joey Bosa was going to get in there on us. What can you do? So we had Edmonds and Sutton lead the team in tackles and Bush. Sacks for Watt, Hayden, and Bush. And Joe Hayden had an interception that he ran back for a touchdown the length of the field, but was called back, unfortunately. So that is about it. We go to 10-0, undefeated on the season, in first place in the AFC North. And I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel for more Steelers stuff and general Madden content. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.